Hey everybody, this is BTTFTMC 1984 here, and this is going to be a special review of the 1967 Chevrolet Camaro, or as originally called, the Custom Camaro in the original 16 lineup. Came out in 1968 as part of the Hot Wheels lineup. It featured red line tires, opening hoods, detailed engine, and detailed chassis. It's manufactured both in Hong Kong and the United States. The Hong Kong cars are most recognizable as having door lines and a trunk lid line, as well as having a black steering wheel, US cars were known to have no door lines, no trunk line, and their steering wheel was actually part of the interior color. Also, on some of the early cars, both in Hong Kong and US, they featured color matching tail panels. Later, they would be replaced by having black panels. On certain colors of the car, they would not have black roofs, and other colors they would have the black roof. Cars manufactured from 1968 through 1969 would get later to be retooled. In 1969, the Camaro was retooled for the 1970s lineup of spoilers called the Heavy Chevy. It featured the US toolings and Hong Kong toolings mixed into one. It would have the door lines, trunk lid line. You'd have the US interior, exposed engine, no hoods. You would have a splitter spoiler on the bottom and a spoiler wing on the top. It featured stickered racing stripes and numbered decals on the doors. The car would be manufactured from 1970 to 1977. It'd be in their Spectra Flame line. It'd be considered a club car, and also the Enamel series and Super Chromes. It has been since retooled, but the original is the best. The Camaro would make its return to the lineup in 1983, and then it'd be gone for another couple years until 1991, and then it would return again 3 years later in 1994, where it has been in the lineup since then. The Camaro got retooled. This one's a little bit used, but this is how the 83s would have looked, except it had black walls. This one is from a couple years ago. It's been well played with. It still is a good car to have in the collection. It wouldn't get retooled again until about 2006, where it became a convertible for the very first time. It was featured in a Walgreens 2-pack where it had one of 3 color Camaros, but the downside was a lot of collectors did not like that version because it had a plastic base. One of the first times the 67 Camaro was featured in a plastic base. It's been long since running. It's had several releases since 1994, including being a treasure hunt in both 95 and 05. It has been retooled to also have a plastic body as part of the color shifters in '08. It also, for the first time, featured a closed hood and door lines that had not been seen since the '68 Hong Kong versions and heavy Chevys. Today you can still find the Camaro hanging on pegs, either in this year's in 2011's Mardi Gras series and in the most recent Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s collection. Since 1994, it has been in every year of a release in Hot Wheels lineup, whether it be, like I said, Treasure Hunt, or a Redline Collector Club's convention car, a custom from a convention, or any form of a Hot Wheels high-end collection. It has stood the test of time. It is one of the longest running die-casts in Hot Wheels lineup. It has been known to be the second best casting versus the drag bus. I personally prefer the Camaro over the drag bus, since the drag bus is usually more harder to come by than the '67 Camaros. You can, like I said, the Camaro can be found in every year since '94 in some way, shape, or form, so they are out there. You can find them used, like these two, or find them brand new, like the Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s rides. And I'm pretty sure in 2012 and beyond, they will still have a '67 Camaro within the lineup. So they are going to be available at some point. So whether you like the car or not, it's still a classic Hot Wheels to own. Even if you're trying to build your Sweet 16 collection, or just have some of the iconic spoilers, or even tracking down maybe a hard to find version of the car, like this bot mod. It featured the tinted windows, small decal, and open steering wheel. They are around, so just take a look. You never know when you'll find a '67 Camaro hanging on the pegs, or maybe in a little baggie, or in a bin at your local thrift stores. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. I'll also give a link to southwesttexas.com so you can see all the Camaros, and I also leave a link to the redlineonlineguide.com to show you even more history about the Camaro and some information I didn't really touch on. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.